everybody, it's Friday. You've made it to Friday, congratulations. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, how's everybody doing? Everyone's doing, Anita's looking at the board like, oh, it's a lot. Okay, so just a brief overview. We will be finishing up today's unit on biofuels, solar energy, wind energy, alternative fuels. And then on Monday, we will be having an assessment based mostly on writing, so essay writing, okay? Kuhn will not be here on Monday because today is his last day. So, make sure you give him a hug if you want to and exchange Facebook information if you want to stay friends with him. I'm pretty sure he's a cool guy, so be friends with him. Okay, so first thing we're doing right now, warm up, reading practice as usual, just to get your brain in the zone and ready to think and analyze. We'll be doing a lot of synthesizing today, and then little fun speaking activity on a case study in Brazil, a real situation that they're dealing with right now, and then towards the end some writing practice on conditions. If, then, this, that. Okay, so let's get started. We are revisiting the topic of biofuels since you guys are now experts on this topic.
So we're looking at double point 4.
What's that?
Double point 4.
What? Which one? Double point for what?
Number 5.
Oh no, sorry, yes. I didn't see that. Number 5, that's fine. So this article, again, on biofuels, fairly recent, January of this year. So do that individual reading on your own first. So, quick question. When you see this question posed to you, what's the first thing that pops into your mind when you start to formulate an answer to this? What's the first thing that you should do? What do you guys think? Exactly. Okay. So first step, what is Sarah Jr.'s opinion? Okay. And once you know his opinion, what's the next step? What's the next step? Michelle, what do you think? Once you know what his opinion is.
Yeah, to find maybe some negative aspects of his opinion, or to re-question the idea.
Yes, exactly. Weaknesses.
Prove it in a way.
Weaknesses. Look for weaknesses in his opinion. Okay? So I suggest choose one factor that he's arguing and then poke a hole in it. Every opinion has a weakness. This is just his opinion, right? So work with a partner and talk about it for a second. So maybe Michelle, can you work with someone since you're closer together? And then Kuhn, can you work with Kola? And then Anita over here, Lucia, and then Julie up to Chen. Can be one group together. Yes. So go through the article real quick. Find one point that he's arguing, and then poke a hole in it, weaken it. Rafal, can you work over here on this side actually with Chan? So that he has no partner.
Check it again.
Sorry, Chan, can you move again? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can I have paper?
Oh yeah. Rafal, he'll go to you.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, but that wasn't about the fossil, right? Fossil fuel.
No, yeah, remember
The-
remember with the second article, he was debunking myths, right? So what was that thing about a smooth transition? Was that his
Yeah,
belief?
no.
That it's not, right? That it's not going to be a smooth transition. So it's the opposite. Okay. I'm glad you were kind of on the right train though. Okay. All right. Bijal's group, on the next issue, on the economic cost of alternative energy. What does Rifkin think?
Yeah, that we need to mobilize financial resources, and that it will take a lot of money in the beginning,
Okay.
but it's necessary to do it.
But necessary to do it. So where does he suggest this money comes from? Private investment? Government?
Just a second. I think he means the
Entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
Private investment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This group right here, Khaled. How about Holt Jimenez? What does he think about the economic costs?
Economic costs that he thinks that it will not improve the economy. On the contrary, he thinks that it will destroy it.
It will destroy it. Yeah, because it's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Very expensive.
It's taking vast lands.
Exactly. Opportunity costs, right? When you take away land that was meant for food, what happens to food? Food costs go up, right? And so it brings down the economy. So very expensive. So that's the opposite opinion. Okay, Irina. I know you didn't do it, but from your general understanding, you've kind of heard Rifkin's opinion, right? His stance is he's very supportive. He believes that alternative sources of energy are good generally for the environment, and he hopes to do this through hydrogen, right? So, on the issue of the impact of alternative energy on the environment, what do you think Rifkin would say? What do you think Rifkin?
I'm more expert about the other guy.
Holt Jimenez. Okay, you can tell me about Holt Jimenez.
Yeah.
What do you think
So,
Holt Jimenez is?
You think that speaking about the biofuel, it will have very negative impact on the environment, and yet it will cause the deforestation. It will cause even more pollution than it happens when you burn usual fossil
Yeah.
fuel. Yeah, so he think the impact will be very
I know a word for you. I know. I'll here's a good word that you can use. Detrimental. It's a synonym to destructive. But this word is a very strong word. I've used this in so many papers throughout college. When you're trying to discuss about the negative effects of something on society, on the world, this word is a very good word to use, and professors love it when you use this word. So I'm giving you a hint here.
Yeah.
Good word to use.
Uh-huh.
Detrimental. Detrimental. All right. Good. Did anyone find the opinion of Rifkin? Over here, Lucia. Rifkin's opinion on the impact on the environment. Rifkin. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
So, there's a reason why I've been having you do this for the past hour now on trying to distinguish opinions, right? So for the weekend, you have some homework, all right? We have talked about at least 8 or 9 articles already, actually, this week. Most on the 2 sources, right? biofuel, and solar. Okay? So over the weekend, you will have to write an essay, the first draft, okay? And this is an essay that isn't the final product. It will be the first draft due on Monday, and then you will give that back to me, I'll give it back to you with corrections, and then you will have to give me a second draft. That would be the final draft. And then we'll go from there. And that's the final draft is the one that I will grade, not the first draft. Okay? So basically, what I want you to do in this essay is choose 2 articles. Okay? It doesn't matter which energy source that they're talking about. Could be solar, could be a biofuel, it doesn't matter. Okay? But I want you to be able to synthesize both opinions, meaning you present both opinions. Could be support, could be against. What are the problems? What are the benefits? And then at the end of this essay, the last paragraph, the conclusion, present your own opinion. Yes? Yeah? Yeah? So, again, choose 2 articles. Could be the one in Hawaii, could be the one in Malaysia, Germany. You could even choose the 2 articles in the packet, the 2 commentaries. Bring those 2 together. And then at the end of it, I want you to create your own opinion. Is that clear? We'll talk more about it towards the end of class, but I want you to know that there is a reason why I'm having you do this.
How many paragraphs do you?
I'm sorry, what?
How many paragraphs?
5. Because a good essay, really, right, basic, very basic. You have your 1 intro paragraph that includes your thesis. You have 3 supporting paragraphs with details and examples, and then your conclusion paragraph, which wraps up your idea and then presents a new argument or a new conclusion, a new idea. Something different, something that you haven't mentioned before.
Am I allowed to put my personal opinion?
Yes, yes you can. Yes, you can. But make sure that it's grounded on something, right? And if you can, tie it especially to the articles. You would say, according to Rifkin, he says that biofuels are going to revolutionize the industry. I believe this also, because right? So use that phrase a lot. According to, or Rifkin says this in his article. Okay? This is really good practice, especially if you plan on going to graduate school or coming to a 4-year university here in the US. You will do a lot of this writing. I cannot tell you enough. I'm doing this every day almost, and it's really frustrating for someone who doesn't know how to do it, right? But luckily, I've got a lot of practice.